Okay, we've ordered a new chain. You can see the one that was in there that got broke. So we've replaced it with a chain that is going to go in there. So we're going to take the gear set here, and if you take this the parking dog gear and you pull it up, it'll take that bearing off. Just set those two aside. And we're going to take the clip off of the gear, and once we get it off, then this gear comes off. There's a spacer there, so we're going to set that right there. Okay, so now we're going to put the chain on with that gear removed. Now be careful because there's a needle bearing right here. Just leave it on there. So we're going to take the chain, work it down onto both shafts. I can get my buddy here to help me. Come here, Jackson, and work that on there. Okay. Okay, so once the chain is on there, and what we're going to do is we're going to reassemble. Got a hold with one hand. Keep them on there. Put this gear back on with that spacer. We're just kind of work it down onto the needle bearing. All right, Jackson, come on over here. I want to keep that chain somewhat aligned. And give you the maximum amount of space. So see, there it goes on. Make sure your clip's on there, or your spacer. Then we put the clip back on there. Work it down. Here, Jackson, help me. The screwdriver. Push it down. Keep going. Almost. Just work that circlip down on into place. I think we push that side down over there. Okay, clips right in. Okay, so now we got it on there. All right, and it won't fall off because there's enough tension on there that it won't. So now let's go ahead and put the dog gear with the parking part out. We're going to put this, tap this back into place. Where's my hammer? Okay, oops. Just going to tap it. Here, you tap it just lightly. Here, careful. Okay, there we go. Just get it started. Okay, so we've got that gear set together. Now we're going to put the shifting mechanism together. And one of the things that's easier to do is to take the shift fork rod and zip tie it to your shift drum. Then get it aligned with your dog gears, and then they kind of stick together until it comes time to we can cut that zip tie off and remove it once everything's assembled. But that kind of makes it easier to do. We're going to take this primary gear. We're going to have to work it into place with the gear set. So Jackson, I'm going to need you to help again. Come hold this. Okay, just hold it right there. Now, we're going to lift it up. Okay, push. Can you set it down inside? Okay, so get everything aligned and just kind of get everything situated in the, when they're started into their bearing set. Okay, so next thing is we're going to take those 4 screws right here that go down there and hold that gear in place, and we'll be doing that. We'll be putting thread locker on these screws so they don't come out. They're that Torx 27 size, I believe it is, but we'll get them all aligned and get some thread locker on it and get this secured in place. Okay, so we've got the screws started down in there. So what we want to do is take it down evenly so that bearing will seat evenly. So we'll just go side to side and just kind of work its way down. We did put thread locker on the screws. I think it's the Loctite 242, I believe. Like I said, just keep working back and forth so that it seats that bearing straight. We'll do the other two when we get it down. Okay, so we're about there, right, Jackson? We'll get the torque wrench here in a minute once we get these things situated. Okay, so now you can see that thing is seated in place. Oh, I didn't mention that when you go to put it in, you want it in neutral. So the way to tell is that your shift drum shifting mechanism is in the spot where, as you turn the primary drive here, that it doesn't turn this one. Okay. Okay, so looks like everything's kind of in place there. So we'll get ready to put, remember the oil deflector that was broken when the chain came off? It come up and broke that plastic piece. That part should be delivered tomorrow, and we'll be putting that on and then getting ready to put the case back together. So okay, now we need to torque the 4 screws that retain this gear in there. So we're going to set it to 10 foot-pounds. Check your service manual for how much it needs to be, but we're just going to make sure they're tight. So go ahead and hold that, Jackson. 1. 2, 3, 'Get it in there. 4, so they're all tight. Okay, next thing is we're going to put that oil deflector, the one that got broke, we're going to replace. So that goes down inside there. And the screws, I've already put the blue thread locker on there. And we'll get them in place. Tighten them down. Just like that. Now we're going to put this gear in and the chain that drives the rear gear. So put this on here like that. Get it around this gear. Going to work it slowly down into its bearing. Okay, so that's ready to go. Now we'll get the chain tensioner and get it ready.